The following video is controversial. If you feel like starting a flame war, please look somewhere else. Also, this video has very naughty language, and you shouldn't be letting your children be watching this. You're letting your kids watch this, aren't you? You lazy rat fuck.
Whoa, Buzzcut! What happened, man? I'll say this much. I was not drunk. I just recognize the fact that I can be completely insane. Hello, everybody! Today is... well, that doesn't even matter anyways, because I don't do current events. Last time on Smartly Stupid, I gave my opinion on cell phones, and I continue to stand by it. However, I've grown more fond of my BlackBerry here, doing many things with it that I would normally never do. But all this of wanting to have one thing that does everything, and not having it might make you feel like you're gonna collapse faster than a stack of dominoes made of beer bottles at a frat party. It got me thinking of something that's all around us. Narcissism. Now what the fuck is that? Says just about every person that I've talked about this with. Well, I'll give you the gist of it. I'm better than you because I'm me. It's this kind of attitude that makes me wonder what kind of shock these people are gonna have when they find out that their boss isn't gonna, oh my god, buy them a new car. They won't do that? No way. No, it's not true. These guys are in for a real treat when they realize that they could actually get fired for not coming to work. Big change from school, huh, guys? These guys are spoiled to the bone. It's because nobody's been tough on them. Not even their parents. That's what it really boils down to. Parents being way too soft on their kids. I mean, seriously. I'm not saying to beat your child until their leg is blue, unless they're suffocating. Then you better beat them. I'm just saying that you shouldn't let your child get away with everything they want.
Mom? Yes, Timmy? I want the new DS. Timmy, you already have one.
I know, I do a really bad woman. Just go along with it, though. Please.
Yeah, but this one has a camera. Timmy, you don't need it. Please, Mom, can we get it, please? Can we get it, please? Pretty, please. No, Timmy, we're not getting you the new DS. You never let me have anything! Why can't I just get this one thing? Calm down, Timmy. Calm down, please, just calm down, okay? Look, let's go to Future Shop, alright? You'll get your DS, okay? They'll get you a new DS. Is that fine? Alright, I'll get in the car.
Seriously? What kind of fucking parenting is this? You're not their friends. You are their parents, for God's sake. You gotta grow some fucking backbone and learn to say no. And stick to it. Your kids seem to do it pretty damn well.
Okay, Timmy, we've got fish and vegetables for supper tonight. No! I want a Baconator. Well, we're not going out tonight, Timmy. Fine, then I'm not eating. Okay, Timmy, get in the car.
It's like they've forgotten how to punish children and just letting them completely off their chains. That's not even healthy. And neither is Ritalin when your kids don't need it. Okay, fine, some independence and choice is healthy, but they've got to earn the privilege, not the right, the privilege, to be able to make those choices. Besides, it's your home! All these kids getting whatever they want nowadays is making our generation known as the most narcissistic ever observed in history! And that's including the fact that parents won't even say anything that might, oh no, offend them. Oh my god, I would never do that. Not to my dear old Timmy. Fine, I agree. It's not exactly the hottest idea to say, son, you're a dumbass. Whether you like it or not, we're getting you to summer school so you can get smart. I mean, that's not exactly the best thing to say, but it's better than saying nothing about that kind of thing. Sometimes even parents refuse to put their kids into summer school because they say, it'll hurt my child's self-esteem. You know what? If my kid was a dumbass, he'd better go to summer school. Maybe that way, he won't feel so stupid because there's probably people that are stupider than him. Some people actually tell their kids, you're just special, John. And of course, their kids believe it like it's their pride and joy, like if being special gave you a fucking medal.
I'm special.
I'm sure you are. I don't know if you should be particularly proud of that, but I'm sure you are. Good for you. People, if you actually think that the world revolves around you and you alone, and that you'll get everything you want, when you want it, how you want it, here's a little newsflash for you. The real world doesn't give a shit about you. Your mom and dad might say you're the nicest, sweetest child in the whole wide world. But that's because the only thing they know how to do is butter you up and fatten you with compliments until you're Hansel and Gretel. But that's not to say they don't love you. They love you to death, and they'd risk their life to keep you alive and well. By the way, my personal conviction, if any parent doesn't feel the same way about their child, they are a monster. A clean-cut monster. That is as simple as I can put it. If you didn't feel like your life wasn't all about you when you first held your child, and you didn't put it up for adoption, you shouldn't be their parent, period. Most people that have parents know exactly what I'm talking about here. And even if those parents love their child to death and would do anything for them, saying all of these nice things all the time about your child for everything isn't the best thing to do for them. They need some criticism. Whether you want to give it or not, they need it. Hell, you were probably beaten with the back end of a shoe. Oh, maybe not a shoe with cleats. And you're not completely insane. What's to say that your child's gonna turn out to be a depressed 40-year-old virgin if you actually say no for once, and you stick to it for once?
Daddy, can I get a cell phone?
No, Melissa, you don't need it.
Please.
I say no cell phones, because I don't think you need one.
But Daddy, all the cool girls at school have one.
No! That's my final answer.
I hate you. You never let me have anything.
This is not a sign of you being a bad parent. Every child will do this. Every single last fucking one of them. This is a good thing. Keep this up for the stuff that your child doesn't exactly need or won't be for their benefit. And by the way, my personal conviction, buying your kid a cell phone so you can keep track of them just proves you to be paranoid. Sorry to burst your bubble. Your kid's not gonna go nuts because they didn't get everything they wanted. By the way, if your kid is nuts, then it's because of something much more serious and you gotta actually talk with your child about it. If your child is completely and truly insane, then either he's written a suicidal note or he's killed cats. If you come home and find Mr. Snuffles in your microwave, you need to send your kid to hospital fast. But he's not gonna do that because you didn't get him Adele. Kids will always be spoiled at first, but it's your job to work that out of them so you can prepare them for a better life in the real world. So here's what I believe. The root cause of all this, parents. The solution? Parents. Guys, your children look up to you just like how you looked up to your parents in one way or another. If you truly believe in something, stick to it. If you hope to teach your child the best you possibly can, then you will. But only if you stick to your guns. If you stick to your opinions and don't break down, no matter their tantrums, your children will start to believe in many of the things that you believe. Well, to a degree, of course, they are individuals. And if you do something that you think your kids shouldn't do when they're older, then stop doing it. Whether you like it or not, your kids are gonna imitate your actions, not your words. And when it comes to tantrums, do as much as you can to try to stop it nicely and peacefully. But if it really takes a good smack in the back of the head to get them to stop acting out, then I say give them one good smack. They'll thank you for it later on, no matter how mad they are at the time. And if your kid's doing wrong, then don't try to sweet talk around it. Bring it up front, be direct, and don't be afraid to actually discipline them. They might hate you at the moment, but you're actually doing them a huge favor in the long run. But don't just go and say, "Oh, you didn't make your bed? Well, no supper for a month! Oh! That's just not fair." Then again, kids are always gonna say that nothing is fair. So you gotta take some initiative and decide on your own what is and what isn't. Something along the lines of, "Oh, well, you didn't clean your room? Well, no friends for a week." Oh! Now that seems pretty fair to me. Just remember to stick to your guns for that whole week, or else you'll just be hurting your child in the end, making them think that they can get away with anything. Nobody said being a parent is an easy task, but you have to put your child at the top of the list, no matter what. As Bob Dylan once said, people seldom do what they believe. They do what's convenient and then repent. Don't be lazy. Do the right thing now so you won't have to feel bad later. If you stick to your guns, take some initiative, stop being a hypocrite, and learn the art of fair discipline, then maybe our extremely high levels of narcissism as a culture might very well be just another side note in our history books. Sounds like a nice idea from the constant bitch attacks we have today, doesn't it? My name is Cody Griffin, and I am out of here.
Yeah.
Shut up, asshole! Make your bed!